You are talking to the fan carpet. Welcome to your own festival.
Thank you very much.
We are joined by the festival director and the event director. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Jason Matthewson. I'm the director of the Gold Movie Awards, and this is my business partner, Marco.
Nice to meet you. Marco, and good evening.
He's the director of the entire festival.
That's incredible. What is it like to be in the oldest cinema in the UK?
Actually, this is the oldest in the world.
In the world? Someone said that to me, but I didn't want to misquote.
There was one other cinema in Paris, France, but it was just destroyed during the war. So this is the oldest remaining cinema on the planet, and the very first movie house ever in the world to project the first movie by the Lumiere brothers back in 1856. It was 45 seconds long with 54 people in the auditorium, and it was essentially a 40-second clip of a train pulling into a station, but the people didn't understand film. They thought the train was going to come through the screen, and all but 4 of them ran out of the theatre.
That is incredible. Really I love that. I love that. Such a great story.
But it's a fantastic venue. I mean, obviously it's got the heritage and it's got the history of this venue, but I mean, look around. It's the most beautiful place. And when we came here, I mean, this is the second annual Gold Movie Awards, and when we came here for the second year, David's team has been, I mean, they couldn't be, if they even tried, more helpful. It's just the most amazing group of people, and we have found a home here at the Gold Movie Awards, and we'll be here now for many more years.
How did the Gold Movie Awards start? What was the,
So, like most good things, it came about over a cold beer in a bar with Marco and myself. We decided that, there's many good festivals in the world. We know them, the Oscars, the BAFTAs, the Emmys, Golden Globes, etc. And they are fantastic. But in some ways, these big, powerful festivals have become almost too big and powerful for maybe the little guy or the up-and-coming filmmaker. And sometimes it becomes a little bit daunting because they're like, oh my God, I want to get my movie to be acknowledged by the Oscars, but where do I even begin? Who do I even begin to send it to? Which department would I even begin to send it to? It's hard to know. So we decided to create a film festival for not just the up-and-coming filmmaker, but also the seasoned professional. And as cliche as it might sound, the one thing that's really stood out for us this year, I mean, last year we had, I think, just north of 750 submissions. This year we're north of 5,000.
Wow. How do you even begin to go through 5,000 submissions?
With huge difficulty.
Each judge had a certain amount of films to watch, I believe.
Yes, so we have quite a few judges throughout the world, and they're all film professionals, whether it be directors, writers, filmmakers, actors, etc. And then we have our guest judges, our patrons, our celebrity judges, some of which are here tonight and will be guest presenting as well. But, we found that a lot of the filmmakers, if not the vast majority of them, the quality is incredible, which is amazing. It was delightful to see. But the people behind the projects are so amazing as well. And I know that might sound a little cliche, but let's be honest, some of them are true.
As someone who runs a film festival myself, I know you get sent a lot of not very good films too, with really bad sound, and how do you go through that? I mean, you can normally tell in the first couple of minutes.
Yes, I mean, to be completely honest, we have to be really, really strict and really ruthless. And if it doesn't meet a certain criteria straight off the bat, then it's in the no-go pile. And then that's how we sort of break it down from 5,000 to a manageable number. Then we'll send the projects that we feel are worthy to our judges. They make their decisions. Then that comes back to us again, and it's just a back and forth. And
so who makes the ultimate decision? Is it you?
No.
Not alone. No.
Me with other person, yeah. Then because we received almost 800 movies, and sometimes because we have a month.
It's a lot of time. It's a lot of commitment.
Yeah. A lot. And sometimes we have in the end of the month, because every month we select some semi-finalists. Every month. Sometimes we have 6, 7 great movies. Very, very difficult to decide. So I don't want to take decision myself. I prefer to have a team for this because very, very difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
So is it the two of you who make the ultimate choice?
I mean, ultimately,
you can tell. Maybe it's veering in it.
Sort of yes is the answer, but there are a team. I mean, we do have a team, and we obviously respect the decisions of our judges. We wouldn't put them in place otherwise. So obviously, we adhere to whatever they recommend. But like Marco said, it's very, very difficult because when you get down to maybe 5 or 6 submissions, every one of them is award worthy, and so then you're like, how do I not give it to this guy and give it to this girl instead? Like it's really difficult. difficult because, let's be honest, they're so good. I mean, and the quality is amazing, truly, truly amazing. It would rival Hollywood every day of the week.
Well, I've heard that. All the judges have been blown away.
Yeah.
You know, they said they'll sit down to watch these independent films, and I'm thinking, oh, and then they're like, wowed. So it's very exciting.
Some really, really great features here that's featuring as part of the festival. Billy Zane's here somewhere, and his whole team with Lucid. He's behind you.
And Sadie.
So that's the team from Lucid, which is a wonderful, wonderful picture. And
it looks great. I want to see it.
I believe later this year in the UK and the US. We have Madre, Spanish production, which is nominated for an Oscar this year.
So one movie, very, very nice movie, Cotton Wool, directed by, we discovered after to watch the movie and to made the decision for the monthly edition, that was directed by a child, because 16 years old, 16, and filmed in 35 millimeters, not digital, so very difficult,
very specialist.
And the topic is essentially a mother, a young daughter and a younger son. The mother has a stroke and they have to deal with that. So such a real heavy topic.
Is that something they went through personally?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I would hope not, but
maybe that might have inspired.
Yeah, because I mean, to take on that topic for anyone is a heavy topic. But at 16 years old and to shoot entirely on 16 millimeter, and then to make an incredible project is if I had a hat on, I'd take it off to him.
He probably started filmmaking at like 5.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, 16 mil, 35 mil is not easy.
No, it's not. It's not, for sure.
So you're also an actor, so you must have a plethora of new contacts from this.
We do. I'm an actor-producer, myself and Marco. We run a company called The Old Film Farm. He's a director, and we produce as well. So we have a very, very busy season coming up, and now with this is taking up all of our time. So the production side is starting to backlog, but now once we get this over with, we're all steam blazing for January. I'm heading over to Ireland to make a picture called The Last Stand.
That's exciting.
With
What's that about?
Paris, and it's based on a guy called Michael Manning. A true story of his last moments on this world, and it's a really, really incredible script by Kieran Cray, and we're going to film over in Ireland in February, March. So we have and that's going to be in the cinemas probably this time next year, I guess.
That is very exciting. Well, I wish you all the best with tonight and the Gold Movie Awards 2nd edition, and with your film.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you both. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.